Welcome, history enthusiasts! Today, we delve into the Neolithic Revolution, a pivotal era that dramatically reshaped human civilization. Picture this, a time when our ancestors transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers. This was no overnight change but a gradual process that unfolded over thousands of years, marking a significant turning point in human history. The Neolithic Revolution, or the New Stone Age, is characterized by the birth of agriculture. It was during this period that humans began to cultivate crops and domesticate animals, laying the groundwork for modern farming. This shift not only ensured a steady food supply but also paved the way for the development of new technologies, the establishment of permanent settlements, and changes in social structures. The Neolithic Revolution indeed marked the dawn of a new era. It was a time of innovation, transformation, and evolution, setting the stage for the complex societies we live in today. To understand the Neolithic Revolution, we need to journey back to the time when humans transitioned from the Paleolithic era. In the Paleolithic era, spanning over 2 million years, humans led a nomadic life, constantly on the move. As hunter-gatherers, they relied on nature's plentiful bounty, foraging for berries, nuts, and fruits, and hunting the wild beasts of the land. Their survival was at the mercy of the environment, and their daily life revolved around the search for food. But around 10,000 years ago, something remarkable happened. Our ancestors began to settle down. This shift marked the dawn of the Neolithic era, a period defined by the advent of agriculture. But why did this change occur? Well, some theories suggest a change in climate made foraging less reliable and farming more attractive. Others propose that population pressure forced humans to find a more reliable food source. Regardless of the reason, this shift from hunting-gathering to settled agriculture was a significant turning point in human history. Imagine for a moment the thrill of planting a seed and watching it grow into a plant that could feed you and your family. This newfound control over food production meant that humans no longer had to wander in search of their next meal. They could grow it themselves right where they lived. This was a game changer. With a stable food source, humans could establish permanent settlements. They could build homes, raise families, and form communities. They could save for the future, trading surplus crops for other goods and services. This shift laid the foundations for society as we know it today. But agriculture was not just about survival, it was about creating a new way of life. It shaped our relationship with nature, with each other, and with the world at large. It was the spark that ignited the flame of civilization. And so, the stage was set for a revolution that would forever change the course of human history. The Neolithic era was a hotbed of innovation. This period in human history marked the birth of agriculture, a game changer for our ancestors. They began to cultivate crops, learning to plant seeds and nurture them to harvest. They harnessed the natural cycles of the earth and the seasons to grow food. Alongside this, they domesticated animals, turning wild beasts into farmyard friends. This provided a consistent source of meat, milk, and hides. But the innovations of the Neolithic era weren't limited to farming. Our ancestors began to craft more sophisticated tools and technologies. Stone tools became finer, more specialized. They designed sickles for harvesting, grinding stones for processing grain, and pottery for storage. These were not merely tools for survival, but symbols of a settled life. From taming the wild to mastering the art of cultivation, these innovations were stepping stones to a new way of life. The Neolithic Revolution was indeed a time of remarkable innovation. The Neolithic Revolution had profound implications for society. The shift from a nomadic lifestyle to settled agriculture allowed for the formation of permanent settlements. These settlements were more than just physical spaces, they were the cradle of societal transformation. As people settled down, they began to develop a sense of community. They worked together, shared resources, and protected each other. This was a stark contrast to the individualistic survival mode of their hunter-gatherer predecessors. Moreover, the need to manage resources and coordinate efforts led to changes in social structures. Hierarchies and roles began to emerge, with some individuals taking on leadership or specialized tasks. This was the beginning of social stratification, a concept that plays a significant role in societies even today. The Neolithic Revolution was not just about agriculture or technology, it was about people coming together, forming communities, and laying the groundwork for civilization as we know it. With the Neolithic Revolution, we see the birth of societal structures that still persist today. Agriculture brought about an unprecedented change, a surplus of food. This was a monumental shift from the times of hunting and gathering where food was often scarce and unpredictable. With the advent of farming, humans could now grow more food than they needed immediately. This surplus allowed them to store food for leaner times, ensuring a more stable food supply. But this surplus didn't just mean more food on the table, it also led to a boom in population growth. More food meant more people could be sustained. But with more mouths to feed, the demand for food production increased, completing a cycle of growth. This population surge led to the formation of larger, more complex societies. People began living in larger groups, leading to the development of social hierarchies and the division of labor. The surplus of food and population growth set the stage for complex societies. The Neolithic era was a time of great technological and cultural development. This period, also known as the New Stone Age, was marked by significant advancements in human technology and a blossoming of culture that laid the foundation for civilizations to come. Let's first dive into the realm of technology. During this time, humans made great strides in pottery and weaving. Pottery was a crucial development, as it allowed people to store food, cook, and even carry water. It was also a canvas for artistic expression, with many pots adorned with intricate designs and patterns. Weaving, on the other hand, enabled the production of textiles from plant fibers and animal hair. These textiles were used to create clothing, bedding, and other essential items, improving the quality of life in these early societies. But perhaps the most significant technological leap was the use of metals. Humans gradually transitioned from stone tools to those made of copper and bronze, marking the dawn of the Metal Age. These metal tools were stronger, more durable, and allowed for more efficient farming and building, fueling further growth and development. Now, let's turn to the cultural developments of the Neolithic era. As societies grew more complex, so did their beliefs and artistic expressions. We see the emergence of religious practices and the worship of deities, often linked to natural phenomena or life-giving forces. Art became more varied and intricate, with sculptures, paintings, and carvings reflecting the everyday life, beliefs, and even dreams of these early people. Cultural artifacts from this period provide a fascinating window into the past. From the beautifully decorated pottery to the ornate jewelry, these pieces tell us about the people who created them, their beliefs, their values, and their way of life. Thus, the Neolithic era forged a path for human creativity and innovation. It was a time when humans began to shape the world around them, laying the groundwork for the complex societies and cultures we see today. The ripples of the Neolithic Revolution can still be felt today. This transformative period in human history left an indelible mark on our societies and civilizations, shaping the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. The Neolithic Revolution planted the seeds of modern agriculture. The early practices of crop cultivation and animal domestication laid the groundwork for farming as we know it today. From the wheat fields of the Midwest to the rice paddies of Asia, the echoes of Neolithic ingenuity ring loud and clear. But the legacy of this era extends far beyond the farm. The establishment of permanent settlements during the Neolithic Revolution gave birth to the concept of community. The bonds formed in these early societies are the foundation of the intricate social structures we see today, from towns and cities to nations and global alliances. Moreover, the Neolithic Revolution sparked a population explosion, the effects of which continue to shape our world. This period's food surplus enabled our ancestors to support larger communities, leading to the bustling, diverse societies we inhabit today. However, the Neolithic Revolution's legacy isn't just about population growth and social structures, it's also about technology. The tools and techniques developed during this period provided the blueprint for much of our modern technology. From pottery and weaving to metalworking and construction, the roots of our technological advancements can often be traced back to the Neolithic era. And let's not forget the cultural impact. The religious beliefs and artistic expressions that emerged during the Neolithic Revolution have greatly influenced our collective cultural identity. The myths, the rituals, the art, they all carry a piece of the Neolithic spirit. In essence, the Neolithic Revolution was a turning point in our evolutionary journey, a period of rapid change and innovation that continues to reverberate through the ages. It was a time when we began to shape the world, and in return, the world began to shape us. Thus, the Neolithic Revolution continues to shape the course of humanity.